Just when you thought there were enough fakes around, boom. Fake iPhone Air. In this video, we're taking a look at what could be the thinnest fake iPhone yet, and quite possibly the easiest fake iPhone to make. More on that part later, but first, let's check it out. And of course, we have the classic white box, but inside this box, if I'm correct, we should have the fake iPhone Air box. I really didn't think they were gonna make another fake this year, but here we are. So this box actually looks okay. It's not terrible. There is a fake iPhone Air model number over here. It says it's 1 terabyte. And the IMEI on here actually correlates to a real iPhone Air, but the model number associated with it is different than the one that's on the box. I really think that this box could fool a lot of people, but as soon as I bring in the real iPhone Air box, things start to fall apart. So obviously the shade of white is completely different on the real one and the fake one. And when you go over the real one, you can feel a bit of a bump where the phone is. And on the fake one, there's nothing there. But on the back is where things get even more interesting. If we flip this over, you could see that the Apple box actually has this information on the back printed directly on the box, while the fake iPhone has a sticker. Apple actually made a video talking about that, and it's kind of a cool way to know whether your Apple box is real or fake now, because I don't think these fake phone manufacturers would go through the trouble of doing that. If we tilt the box over, both the fake and the real have iPhone written on it, but the real one is shiny and reflective, while the fake one isn't. It just looks dull. One thing I really want to check, and am scared to actually see if the fake phone manufacturers pulled this off, is, well, we have to turn off the lights first. On the real box, if we take a black light, and you've probably seen us do this a few times, we'll shine it over and boom, check that out. You can see it says iPhone with a little QR code, and there should also be a QR down below, but the fake phone companies usually don't have this. Will they have it with the fake iPhone Air? Let's find out. And they do not. I kind of want them to have it just because it would be interesting, but obviously this is a very good and unique way to check if your iPhone box is real or fake. Before we open it up, let's open up Ugreen's new MagFlow Air. This is their new 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, and it's slim enough that it doesn't feel like you've duct taped a brick to your phone. Ugreen says it'll charge an iPhone about 2 times, which is great when you're out and about. It comes with a built-in lanyard that actually doubles as a USB-C cable. And if you're plugging into the wall, these are Ugreen's new Nexode Air chargers, which are honestly ridiculously small. Compared to a normal bulky charger, these are about 74% smaller, fold up nicely, and are actually easy to throw in a pocket or a small bag without you noticing them. Despite the size though, this pushes a full 65 watts, so it'll fast charge stuff like your MacBook Neo, iPhone, iPad, AirPods, basically your entire setup. You can get a 55% charge on a MacBook Air in 30 minutes or 68% on an iPhone 17 Pro Max. They work globally with 100 to 240 volts and come with a bunch of cool colors with matching cables. If you want to check them out, hit the link in the description for 25% off. And let's remove these peels. So these never feel as nice as the real box. We'll go through it. Yep. That actually does feel pretty nice. We'll do the one up here, and the whole thing just came out. That's nice. Now we can shake it out, and it does slide. Boom. That is the fake iPhone Air, and right off the bat, actually doesn't look bad at all. This is more convincing than the fake 17 Pro Max. The only thing that I don't really like is the camera bump here. I think it looks a little bit strange, but if I never saw the iPhone Air in real life, I wouldn't really know. Anyway, let's take a look at the contents of the box. So inside the box, we obviously have the USB-C to USB-C cable. We have a random SIM ejector pin in here, which is kind of a dead giveaway. Yeah, Apple would not give you a SIM ejector pin like this. We also have the documents, which look absolutely crazy. It's like they didn't even try with these. Why is it so stretched out?
Good morning.
That's enough of that. It's time to answer the question that we pretty much all have. Is the fake iPhone Air thin like the real iPhone Air? And to do that, we have these calipers, which can help us answer that question. So we're going to go ahead and measure the fake iPhone Air. But before we do that, honestly, we should probably go ahead and measure the real iPhone Air, just so we know exactly what we're comparing it to. And if we do that, we can see that the real iPhone Air measures in at around 6.35 millimeters. We'll put this guy aside and we'll grab the fake iPhone Air. We're gonna go ahead and take this peel off as well, because we don't want to inflate the measurement. This phone actually feels really good though. It does feel really light, almost lighter than the real iPhone Air. And let's see if it's just as thin. We'll put this over here and press. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So we're getting a pretty close measurement at 6.42. That's not far off, and it seems to be dropping a little bit. That's absolutely insane. It's very close. They definitely put quite a bit of work into this fake iPhone Air, but let's see if the weight is just as similar as the thickness. We'll start off with the real iPhone Air. So we have 173 grams, so it's gonna be approximately somewhere close to that. And we'll actually put the real weight on screen right now for you guys. And now we'll put the fake iPhone Air on. Let's see what we get. Damn, it weighs less. No surprise there, to be honest, because there's probably a lot less components in this guy. But I am curious to see if the battery capacity is bigger on this fake than the real, because that actually has happened in the past, and it probably will happen in this video. This is one of the first fake phones that actually has impressed me in a long time. It doesn't really seem like these guys have been trying for a while, but it kind of seems like they tried with this one. We do have a SIM card tray here, which is kind of strange because the iPhone Air doesn't have a SIM card tray. The thing is though, we actually bought a SIM card just to try with this phone because I've never actually tried SIM cards in any of these fake phones. I want to see if it can actually connect to cellular and if it actually works. So we'll go ahead and pop that in right now. eSIM pisses me off, so this to me is a feature and we'll know if it actually works once we turn it on. But first, I do want to tear this down because I want to see the battery size and I want to see what the hell the inside of a fake iPhone Air looks like, because it is incredibly thin. They definitely did do some different stuff on the inside. Oh, open it up and check that out. That is the fake iPhone Air on the inside. So I must say, compared to past generations of fake iPhones, because I've been doing this for a long time, this one actually looks the cleanest. We don't have any additional fake cameras, which is why I was saying this is probably easier to make, because they didn't have to add things that don't actually do anything. There's just one main camera here. On top of that, if we look at the battery capacity over here, it's bigger than the real iPhone Air. Now, does that mean it's going to last longer? Probably not. Now, I wasn't gonna go any deeper into this device. I really just wanted to check out the battery capacity, but because of how clean this fake iPhone Air actually looks on the inside, I think I have to. And that is the inside of the fake iPhone Air. They definitely did downsize a few things. Most notably, down here, the charging port board is extremely small. Up here at the top, the camera actually looks rather large, and it might actually be a decent camera, but we'll find out later. Let's put everything back together. We'll turn the phone on. We have the Apple logo, and what the hell is that? So we are currently experiencing some pretty significant technical difficulties. We're gonna set the phone up and get out of this menu and come back. We got the fake phone all set up, and if you guys are curious to see what the setup screen looks like, go check out the fake iPhone 17 Pro Max video we posted. It literally is exactly the same. Now, the elephant in the room is obviously this massive chin at the bottom here. The other thing that's massive is the rear camera at the back. It looks big. It looks like it should shoot pretty high quality videos and take good pictures, but I really want to find out, so let's go see. And this is the video and audio on the real iPhone Air. And this is the video and audio on the fake iPhone Air. It's not that bad, but when you take it to a place with bad lighting, that's where things really start to fall apart. The cameras are definitely not so good, but what is good is the fact that we have service. It's actually connected to the network, which is pretty cool. Guys, just take a look at this software. Something happened when they updated to the fake iOS 26. It just feels really janky, and you can definitely tell it's running Android, where in the past you couldn't. And we're gonna go ahead and call. It's dialing, and we are actually getting a call. We'll answer the phone. Hello? So the phone does actually work, and you know what? it doesn't sound that bad. I don't know what I was expecting, but part of me was expecting this thing to not even connect to cellular networks, and it actually can. I do want to say though, this phone overall just feels a lot smoother. Like you can actually play games on this and it doesn't feel terrible. I think it's running a better chip or something, and we're about to find that out. We'll hit Fake Device Tester, which is an app that tells you if a device like this is spoofing its stats. So we're gonna click on it and it tells us the screen resolution, which Android version it's running, and there it is. So it's running the MediaTek 6735, which is actually slightly worse than what came with the fake iPhone 17 Pro Max, probably because the device is thinner. It's an ultra budget chip. It's not gonna be that fast, but for some reason it does feel pretty smooth. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. This phone is actually quite convincing in terms of fakes, and I think it might actually scam quite a few people, so share this with a friend to make sure they don't get scammed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.